Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to X-Men 2 Clone Wars for the Genesis, where it seems we're close to the end game. We're fighting clones of ourselves, but the problem is I have to first fight one major boss before fighting other major bosses. Which I'm not a big fan of. But let's give it a go. By the way, I'm just going to be cutting past the Queen Mother to wherever I left off. Alright, right now I'm more focused on clearing out other paths, seeing what's in other areas, because if I'm also expecting to not survive to see the end of the game, then I might as well explore. Learn a little bit. Thank you for being a little bit more gentle. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you're exploding. Thank you. All right. There we go. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Let's branch upwards. I presume I'm gonna have to fight all of the X-Men clones. But I have a stash of health items. It's quickly being diminished. It's not the stash that it once was. Shall we grab an... I'm tempted to grab another health item before trying this boss again. Yeah, why not? Better be safe than sorry. That reduces me to one more health item in my stash. But that's A-okay. Excellent. Does he do one or two? Oh, and he's done. Excellent. Let us go back down, grab the last health item out of the stash, and then continue our journey upwards. Upwards and out. Like, I've got high hopes that I finish the game tonight. But the odds are against me. I've only got about 2 lives left. And Have got 4 more X-Men clones. No more health. Oh, hello. Oh my. And he's done. Okay, but the problem is I don't have health or the means of acquiring more health. Unless there's another stash closer to the surface, which would be really cool of this game to do. Ah. Like right in between these two. Excellent. Actually, ah. Jeez. That is taking way too much damage. Oh my. I was not expecting him to be moving forward while doing that. Great. Let's try this again as Wolverine because of his ability to regenerate. Okay, so what I think I might try to do is clear out the regular enemies first. Okay, that way, in theory, I'll be able to just go from boss to boss to boss. Actually. Okay, now let's back up, grab some health. Okay, and now I'm just gonna cut ahead to fighting some boss or something. You know, I think I'm already doing it wrong. What I really should be doing is what I'm already doing, but not going back to picking up any of the health. This would be a lot easier to do if I had more lives instead of just one, or at the very least more confidence in the doing. That way I would just rely on the regeneration to keep Wolverine healthy. And you are the one that killed me as Beast, because you actually move forward. Okay, so that way is probably clear. Did I already clear out this path? Probably. Okay. Then let's... Let's pick up the last of the health because it is all gone. I did not plan ahead. And go after Cyclops. See how tricky it is with our claw attack. Oh, yep. I forgot he doesn't do the... Yep. Okay, he's done. That's fine, I guess. Who's next? Nightcrawler or Beast? And there goes attempt number 7. See you again in a future attempt. Alright, now this is attempt number 8. Technically this is attempt number 9, but I'm counting it as number 8 because the real number 8 got held back by a game crash. So... But first, before I attempt any of these bosses, I'm going to try to clear out the way. Okay, I have cleared out all of the paths. I still have 2 healing items left. I'm going to pick up 1 right now. So that leaves 1 more to take on the bosses. With any luck, that'll be enough. Alright, let's start with Cyclops. And then remember that he does the slam, which is very hard to... And he's done. It's too bad none of these actually drop health, because that would really, really... make this final boss face. I'm gonna try it now as Beast. If this doesn't work out, then I'm gonna try it again as Wolverine. I still have a few lives left. But I think one of the ideas I had in my previous attempt was that I would let Wolverine's health reduce down to regeneration status, and then... then I would have all of that health pickups still sitting there waiting to be used. And one of these days I need to remember that this is a dead end, and there is nothing there. And I think this one is Nightcrawler? Oh, I left a guy. Ow. And he's done. I can take 5 more hits. Wow. That is cutting it close. I don't know who's beyond this path. Okay. Wolverine is a little bit screwy. I gotcha. Alright. Alright. I've cleared out most of the enemies. I still have 5 of those health items left. Let's go get Cyclops. And then we need to avoid the regular fire, and then whatever that is, and... Is he done? No. Alright. Now he's done. Okay. Gambit is going to be trickier. Nightcrawler, I don't think he's going to be as tricky, but let us give Nightcrawler a go without having to worry about healing. That was a mistake. Apparently Nightcrawler has better reach over Wolverine than I thought. Okay, Cyclops is defeated again. Let us give Nightcrawler a try. Hope for the best. Expect the worst, as always. He is not easy as Wolverine. He is not easy at all. Like, somehow your invincibility frames just don't line up quite right as Wolverine. Alright, let's start with Nightcrawler again, that way I don't have to spend time fighting Cyclops just to lose to Nightcrawler. Just don't know how to avoid his follow-up punch. That's the end of attempt number 8. Alright, this is attempt number 9. Ugh. First of all, I probably should open up and say that I cheated. Not in the traditional sense that you might think. I cheated by giving myself 100 lives and stage select, so that I could practice this level specifically. Then I restarted the game normally, and that is where I am today. And I'll go into a little bit more details why during the end credits, but for now, let us fight Cyclops. Now that we are well practiced against him. He cannot defeat our wall of punches, and we didn't get hit once. Actually, I'll just go into it now. Largely because playing this game all the way through on normally only leaves you with so many lives left by the time you get to the end of the game. Somehow, I've gotten to this point of the game without losing a single life. But previous attempts have usually left me with only a few lives left. For which to practice. It would really be nice if Wow, that was a close one. That was a lot closer than I wanted. So yeah, it only gives you so many attempts to practice. I ended up spending a good 10 or so lives just practicing this level, which is more lives than the game gives you to practice the whole game. Let's see, how many people do I've got left? I've got Gambit, Beast, Psylocke, Wolverine. Gambit is a little bit tricky, because his staff gives him a little bit more range. But, Beast's attack, delivered properly, can bounce you out of it. Oh. Okay, let's let him turn. This is good. This is, good having him cornered like this. And he's done. That leaves Beast, Psylocke, and Wolverine. Let's go after Beast next. And I believe bounce attacks work on him as well. But once again, I need to make sure to jump out of the range of his regular attack. Okay, yeah, he just shoots at me. He doesn't try charging. Wolverine is the one who does the charge as well. And Beast is done. Alright. Let's go heal. And then we'll worry about taking on Psylocke, who is also not... is a bit of a push... is not too much of a pushover. She actually does have, like these clones of the mutants don't... Am I in the right room, actually? Yes, I am. These clones of the mutants all have, like, the regular moves. Strangely, only Nightcrawler is able to use his teleport. Also, the fact that I have one more health pickup there is really good, because if I do screw up against... Nope, not that one. If I do screw up against Psylocke, I'll still have one more health pickup to get to. And I am kind of screwing up a little bit. Oh, she does a bounce slam on both sides. Yeah, that was bad positioning on my part. And Psylocke's done. Okay. So, in theory, if I'm lucky enough, I should be able to finish this game. There is an optional boss fight that I'm just going to skip because I just want to finish this game. I'm going to be honest about that. Like, I could go down and to the lower level and fight Magneto, but I'm not going to because I would, after spending 9 attempts playing this game, plus I suppose the 10th one doesn't count, plus the one where the power went out, that's good, like, what, 8 to 9 hours playing a 1-hour game. Let him do his slash. I need to, there we go. Okay. Good. It looks like we are all set now to finally put this thing behind us and move on to other games in our life. Though I do have to admit, after playing this game over and over and over and over again, I've gotten pretty decent at it. It's not something I wanted to happen, but here we are. With the cloning factory demolished, and their strongest clone incarnation vanquished, the Phalanx became fearful for their survival and quickly end their assault. In a violent rage, or possibly in a well-timed and premeditated performance, Magneto threatens to destroy the entire ship in Earth's defense. The Phalanx consciousness offers to release the imprisoned mutants, and to never return into Earth in exchange for peaceful departure. This agreed, the X-Men return to the Blackbird. The trip back to Earth is silent. There are no smiles, no congratulations, just an uneasy quiet. Each X-Man realizes how close the battle was, and how easily the fight could have gone against them, especially if not for Magneto's assistance. They also know that once they are home, their partnership with Magneto will no longer exist. Cyclops struggles to find words that will preserve this important alliance, but knows the effort is futile, as it has been numerous times in the past. In frustration, he dismisses the thought. He walks towards Magneto, who sits alone, staring out a window. Magneto, would you have destroyed the ship with us aboard? Magneto does not acknowledge the question. Enraged, Scott says, so you'd sacrifice our lives so easily. Magneto turns, pinning Cyclops with his gaze. That I did not destroy the ship outright should be answer enough. Do not take such a judgmental attitude with me, Cyclops. If our positions were switched, would you have considered saving me if it meant failure? Would you have even opted to save the lives of your friends? Images of the X-Men flash through his mind. He stands hesitant. One by one, Scott senses each X-Men take their place behind him, offering their unspoken support. If ever the choice needed to be made, he knows they would do what is necessary to preserve their dream. A dream of a peaceful coexistence between all of humanity. A dream whose greatest champions are the X-Men. Which is a lot more character development than I was expecting from the end of this game. Like, that almost looks like it was ripped directly out of the comics. But yeah. I feel as though having to play this game so many times has left a general bitter taste in my mouth. Like, it would have been nice if I had infinite continues, and then I could just proceed, but at the same time, I would have still been kind of throwing myself against a wall until I have eventually learned what to do, and strangely enough, I somehow managed to do this last playthrough without dying a single time. So I guess I succeeded, but at what cost? My time. That's pretty much it. The only cost was my time. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.